Hi, Not Yet Dead here, and welcome to Attingham Park. So, yeah, new map. I don't very often do these first look tour thing, whatever you want to call them. And so, as you might have guessed, this isn't going to be just that. But you've got to start somewhere, and the best way to start is by taking a look around the map, getting a feel for it. So I saw both Dagger Winnemus, CDP do early first looks, whatever you want to call them, a few weeks ago, and thought, actually, I really like the look of that map. So, you know, actually, when I'm finished on Riverside, I'll do that. And then it came out a lot quicker than I thought. So there you go. So I thought we'd come and do a first look. I haven't ultimately decided exactly what's going to happen after that, but this is where we start. I haven't moved a muscle. Hotel, nice. The Georgian. Just a beer garden thingy in the front here. Somewhere around there. We've got, oh look, I was sat at a bench. I didn't even realise. Ha ha. Having some breakfast. Right, somewhere around here there's a pickup. Is it in the car park? Oh look, there's a church. So yeah, so we're just going to have a bit of a look round, a bit of a drive, get a feel. That's quite cool, isn't it? Get a feel for the place. Okay, it's not in this car park. I swear they said they left it around here somewhere. That's quite nice, little bench next to the river. It's very picturesque. I say I watched two first looks on here. Oh look, they've converted the old bridge into a pedestrian bridge. That's quite cool, isn't it? New road bridge next door. Very nice, lovely. Right, anyway, I'll stop prattling about. So I was going to check, actually, sorry, bear with me. Right, while we're stood on the bridge, yeah, so I just wanted to read out what it says in the mod hub, because I think it's interesting. So, welcome to Attingham Park. As a newcomer to agriculture and the area, you've got a job with the local BGA, which luckily has some devices that you can use, but that comes at a price. Can you be successful and work your way up to one of the available farms in the area, or even build your own? The choice is yours. I'm not going to read it all out, go read it. It's a real PDA, which we'll look at in a second. Lots of different farms with different animals in them. There's new textures, seasons ready, individual geo included on the map for additional crops. Interesting. Does that mean it's built in? I haven't seen an Attingham Park geo, so it must be. Precision farming ready, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, looks good. It's by GBModding, who did, I think, 6 Ashes, which is pretty cool, because we played 6 Ashes, quite liked it. Okay. But yeah, so it's an interesting idea. You're just working at the biogas plant, there's some equipment you can use, you've got to earn some money to get yourself up there. Hoffman Abbey. Oh, Uffington. Well, it does say it's a real place with a real terrain. Shrewsbury, Ironbridge and Telford. Lovely. Awesome. It's really nice. So where's this pickup? Ah, here. I'll just leap over the wall. Actually, there are a few sell points around here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be honest. I'm sure there's some sell points around here, right? So let's have a quick look at the old PDA, which, as the man said, is a real map, which is quite cool. Always, I like that. Always like that. So what have we got around here? So there's the hotel. So there's a sell point at the hotel. Okay. Oh, so this is where you start. Really? Interesting. So that's where you live. Okay. Interesting. All right. So the store's just around the corner. You've got Urban Sheep Clothing, sell point, just around the corner. It's just down the road. Might as well go there next. In fact, might as well walk to the store and then we'll come back into pickup. And then what? There's one of the first farms is just down there, so perhaps we'll come and have a look at that. The roads, they're not. So there's a road going on the top here. There's little field 5. What price is like? Oh, not bad. So you get some of the big ones, right? I mean, how much is that? Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Right. So prices vary considerably, as do field sizes. So it's therefore okay. It does have carrots and onions, which you can just see at the bottom there. But he's taken out cotton and sugarcane, because you don't really grow them in the UK, so that's fair enough. But yeah, but put carrots and onions back in instead. That makes sense. Yeah. So looking at roads anyway. Sorry, that's what I was doing. There's a road that goes all the way up here. There's a track goes down the side of here. Actually, does cut sort of across the edge of this field. Looks like it might do, though whether that actually exists on the map, I'm not sure. There is a track also that does go across here, but it sort of stops. I guess because of the river, it doesn't really go anywhere. Which means your roads are kind of like across the top and down the left, which is a little bit odd. But there are lots of roads then down here. But as it says there's 4 farms. So we've got Malt House, manure and slurry buy point, excellent. There's a whole lot of sell points down in that corner, a little village down there. Rockton Farmhouse, Crossfields Dairy. I thought there were 4. Maybe it's just those 3, but you can also buy the fishing club. So if I do that, how much is the fishing club? 36 grand, so that's not too bad. You get that fairly early on. But as it says, you start out at the biogas plant. You've managed to get yourself a job at the biogas plant, which has 1 grass field. So we're going to have a look at that. I think we need to head down the village as well. There is a road that comes up here. So there is a road that sort of goes up to here. And actually, once you get there, there are tracks. But then you're on the wrong side of the river, and trust me, the river's deep. Anyway, less talk, more action. So here's the store, I'm guessing. Put the map on, couldn't we? So we are. I don't often have the map on when I'm playing. Is that another church? That one's sort of boarded up, maybe for a different denomination. Indonesian. Oh, so Urban Sheep is right here. This is Urban Sheep clothing store. That's quite funny. I like that. Good logo. Awesome. Is this the store then somewhere here? Oh yes, look, here it is. Alright, so that's quite handy. Oh, there you go. Nice tractor. 6170R. Oh, it's for sale. 65 grand. 2013 model. Cool. There's your store, buy, sell point, blah, blah. Now's a good time to look at the garage. So what do we own? We own a lizard pickup at 11 grand. There's an animal dealer, cows. It's like a cow pasture. There's a workshop at Crossfields Farm and a workshop at Brompton Farmhouse and a workshop at Malthouse Farm. And a farmhouse doormat. Right, okay, so chances are then that's probably what is creating that farmhouse point on the map. So we can sell that and move it, so put it somewhere else. That's quite cool. And then you've got this leased equipment. So I think, I haven't seen all of it yet, but I'm pretty sure this is all down at the biogas plant. So this is how you get started. So you can use, but you'll pay for it, Massey Ferguson 722, which is a nice tractor, Massey Ferguson telehandler, a Garant slurry spreader, a backside mower, there's a windrower, there's a loading wagon, and a shovel. But no apparent. Oh no, of course, front load of forks, but of course you've got a telehandler. Okay. So that's a bit weird. Okay, so that might need an update. If you look very carefully, it says 0 out of 0 slots used. He's either found a way to make an unlimited slot map, or there's something not right. What there will be then is, and I'm guessing under placeables and farmhouses will be your doormat. Yes, sir, indeedy. Don't know if there's anything else special, although you have got the vehicle workshops that you already own, but they're not available to buy because they're the same as another workshop. I don't know, it's just a workshop. No, so it doesn't look like there's any custom stuff. There is, however, and I think probably the only custom things, under Beat Technology is a carrot and onion version of the roper, for which I'm assuming, therefore, is also under Beat Technology a carrot header and an onion header for the roper. Ooh, and you get them in small or large sizes. That's quite cool. Nice touch. Okay, I like that. Fair enough. Oh, but that says it goes on the Panther. The other one says it goes on the Tiger. Except that there isn't a modded... Oh, that's odd. So there's only a modded Panther, not a modded Tiger, but there is a header for the Tiger. Maybe it works on there anyway. Never tried it, to be honest. There we go. Right. Well, this is taking way too long. I should really get on. We haven't done anything yet. Where's that pickup? Right. It took me a minute to find it. In case you can't find it, the doormat for your starting house is actually right behind from where you park the pickup, where the pickup is. So there you go. There's your sleep trigger. Apparently I'm not tired. It's a matter of opinion, actually. Yeah, anyway. Just took me a while to find it, so I thought I'd show you where it was. Just at the car park, I just thought I'd show a little bit of this. This is beautiful. It looks so good. Oh. The greenhouse there. Is it usable greenhouse? Maybe not. But this is just amazing level of detail. It looks so good. Right, here we go. It's our first yard, Malthouse Farm. Oh, hang on. Ah, no, it did say. So some of the gates, I think, have a double trigger. You have to unlock them and open them, if you see what I mean. I'm sure that's what he said. So that probably was what took me a couple of goes to open the thing. Right, so this looks like, I'm guessing this is your cows then, is it? In fact, actually, I can read it off. It'd be easy if I had it in front of me, wouldn't it? Malthouse Farm. Oh, horses and pigs. Okay, so that's where your pigs are. Oh, interesting. Plenty of storage. Nice old yard, all the higgledy-piggledy, very UK style. Lots of different barns. So there's your service point in there, so you can sell it, but you're basically selling the trigger. So with the risk then that if you do, you probably can't put it back. But it's not. There's no value to it, so there's no value to selling it because there's no value to it. Now I'm assuming therefore these are bunker silos. I haven't put. Sorry. At least one of these is surely right. One of them's probably manure. Manure. Ah, or maybe they all are. No, they're not bunker silos. But yeah, that one probably in that corner, it looks like it might be manure then. Oh, okay. Forget that. Okay. Oh look, John Deere, genuine parts. You have to buy stuff before stuff works. So, which I'm not going to do because I haven't got time to do that today, but there's a slurry point there. Look, so one of those, it will be a manure point, I'm sure. So here's your pig pen. Actually, that's quite cool, isn't it? Oh, that's very cool. Okay. Yeah, I love the concept, and it's nice that, you know, rather than here's your starting farm, here's some starting vehicles, and here's £100,000 for you. Actually, he's put an idea behind it, and it's nice that map makers are starting to do these. Obviously, you know, Jim had it with No Man's Land. You know, one or two others have done similar sort of things. But I actually really like this one. It's a really good idea. Wow, that's a nice big shed. I'm slightly creeping forward, which is a bit weird. Yeah, it's a great concept. I really like it, and it's actually making me want to play the map because I want to. But actually, I want to play it the way it was designed to be played. I tend to do this. You know, I could come on here and there was a track that's down there. I might want to see where that goes. So here's your farm silo. Silos don't work unless you bought the land. Some nice wood there you can sell probably. Oh, hello. Sound effects. Apparently horses. Oh, so this is your horse stable. Wow, look at this. Good grief. Bit odd to have the sound effects without horses in here, but you know, fair play. It's nice to have them nonetheless. So there's your malt house farm. Kind of like that. It's a lovely farm. Okay, so if I was going to work up to this, how much would it cost me? What are we? What? Well, okay, it's 456 grand, but you do get field 12, which is pretty big, and field 3. So if I come out of that second, okay, so the track looks like it goes down, it goes all the way down to field 16. May or may not go, actually, all the way back. So let's go and have a look. I just want to see the map a little bit. It's kind of what we're here for. Okay, so, okay, yeah, all right. Wow, it's a good track. It's nice open bit, this bit, nice open farmland. Now then, does it carry on? It does, along the edge of these, between these fields. God, look at the size of some of these fields. Oh, and even goes up this side of field 2. So actually goes all the way back up to here. But you can see there's trees dotted around in some of these fields. But they are massive fields. What's that building there then? It's not even marked on the map. So yeah, so I should have mentioned that. I mean, you've seen it at the start, but yeah, all the periphery, the roads, the river, all of that is already owned. So then you just buy the plots in between. That is actually a plot of land. It's just a bit of grassland, really. It's only 27 grand, so that's all right. I mean, you know, you could put an animal pasture on there or all sorts. Put one of the open pastures or something on it. It would look quite good on there, actually. So this kind of map I'd be going, actually I really want to do a full let's play on here. I want to start with nothing and I want to play it all the way through. Sadly, I haven't got time. But what we will do, so I was umming and ahhing about the approach for this. What we will do is this will be sort of the continuation from Riverside. But what I might do is start it as is. Start it the way it was designed to be. Oh, really? Can we get? Oh, we can. There's a gate. Okay, cool. So we can get to the road. Oh, hang on. No, there isn't. Oh no, I've driven all the way up here and there's no gate. Oh, really? Oh shucks. Is there no gate onto the road? Okay. I'll be with you in a sec. Oh, hang on. Have we got collisions on the hedges? Yeah, I don't like collisions on hedges, I'm just saying. I'll see you in a second. Traffic's no slouch, which is it's a good thing. I do like traffic that moves a little bit, makes it more realistic. So here we are, Mr. Split's firewood. So I guess he's your, well, actually I don't know if it's a wood, I think it might be a wood chip. Actually, it can't just be a wood chip sell point, right? Is there a... Oh, yes, I remember this. There's your trigger. So I'd imagine that you probably just dump your wood just outside here, and there's your trigger. So there's your wood sell point. So that's cool. We could have bought some of that wood, actually. So yeah, so I did find a way if you go all the way along here, there's actually an opening into the road here, and I drove all the way back. So actually we should go look at sweet potato in the old watermill, I guess. I'm not going to show you all of me driving around, because frankly this map is going to take ages. You know, sorry, I was about to sneeze. Too late, beg your pardon. Yeah, given that I spent so much time talking through some of the detail at the start. I've come to, actually no I haven't, no this is right, it's good, it's good, it's good. Another grass field in there, looks really nice, field number 19. What I love, and this is really good, I've not seen, I just said I wasn't going to record me going down it. So here we go, let's go down here. So sweet potato and the old watermill at Attingham. Oh, which looks like, is it another farm? It's not, no, it's not. But yeah, you've got these footpaths in amongst the grass here on field 20. And there's people walking on them, so be careful when you're cutting your grass, eh? How cool is that? It's awesome. People using the footpaths, admittedly in suits, but that's not the mapper's fault. It's really cool. It's also slightly odd, of course, that they're walking individually, but again, that's how the game is decided. Okay, so here's the old watermill at Attingham. Oh, and there's the old watermill at Attingham. And there's sweet potato, the sell point, must be that there, look, that. So let's just come out a second. Enjoy the peace and tranquility of the old watermill. Oh, cool, it's a ruin, you can go inside it. Genius. Right, love it. Oh, I was kind of thinking there might be a riverbank, I guess not. But there's the old watermill. It's lovely, very nice. What's down the side of here then? Not a lot. Right. All right, hang on. Right, so here we are. We're at the side of Mr. Split's. I'm going to close that. Actually, no, we will come back this way. What am I talking about? We will come back this way. Yeah, so we're at the side of Mr. Split's. Now, yeah, this looks like the track's not overly clear which way the actual track goes, but it looks like this is probably it. Sort of. Yeah. And that's sort of river. Oh no, it isn't the river start point. That's just a patch of water. Right, so there's a grass field there. There's grass this side. So we're between what? 17 and 19. 18 is here. So loads of grass pasture. I mean, you know, you can always plough it up and plant something else if you want to. But you know, equally again, like I said, you can put some animals in and all sorts. So it's field 22's there. So they're all quite small too, which is quite good. So they're probably quite cheap to buy. This is field 23, which is pretty large. And as I say, this funny sort of loop. Another ruin. I thought I found... no, not really. Okay, all right. Yeah, I came down here thinking we'd get the biogas plant, but I guess not. Oh look, there's the old mill. Right, I'll get back up a bit and we'll, I'll catch up with you shortly. Right, so, yeah, there's a road there between field 6 and 7. This field 4 on the left here. We've gone past the entrance to Attingham Park, which I didn't want to show, because, you know, go check that out for yourself. And also going over the bridge, which I thought I should show, but it's difficult. It's difficult. Don't want to make this too crazy long. I can't guarantee that I'll keep this to 30 minutes. It's seemingly unlikely. But it's beautiful, this map. It really is. Really nice. you know, and it really does, if I had my steering wheel, it would feel a lot more realistic, but it really does feel real, which I mean, it should do, I suppose. Oh, there's the fishing club. Sorry, I'm causing a traffic jam. Yeah, so similar idea as he had on Six Ashes. A few tents pitched for the fishermen, but yeah, you can buy it and you'll get an income. I don't know how much, but from the fishing licenses. And again, I mean, God, it's just lovely, isn't it? Right, okay, moving on. So what's that? Field number 11, just opposite. Moving away from the river for a little bit. But whoopsie, sorry, not paying attention at all. Oops. I like the road texture, it's pretty cool. And so what we got here. Attingham Livestock Sales. Okay, so this is the livestock market. That's pretty cool. And wasn't it here, so your livestock buy point, oh look, it's just there. But it looks like there's a bale sell point, or no? Oh, we looked at sell points, actually, have we? Where are we? So yeah, so we came all the way along here. This is the edge of Attingham Park, and that's where the entrance is. Over the bridge, down here. So am I right that there's a, yeah, Livestock Barn sell point, yeah. Livestock Barn for straw. God, there's loads of sell points actually, jeez. Where you can sell, interesting, chaff. And silage and straw and hay and grass. Mr. Split's firewood. Is that the only firewood sell point? No, because there's Lower Cross Sawmill as well. This is Holland's Village Shop, Sunrise Bakery, sweet potato and the old watermill we'd already been to. So what do they take at, oh, sweet potatoes, your root crops. Is that presumably all of your root crops? How many root crops are there? Carrots and onions? Quite a lot, because I mean, you've got the county stores, the hotel, the indoor. I mean, you know, and there would be, right? The village shop, they'll all take. Sunrise Bakery, I suppose, yeah, potatoes, scones, and that kind of stuff. We'll also take milk. There's loads and loads of sell points. Eggs the same, and it feels, and that feels right? In an area like this, you've got hotels, you've got pubs, you've got stores, you've got, you know, it's quite normal. It just feels really, really natural. Urban cheap clothing, is that your only wool point? No, because you can also sell wool at the indoor market, which again kind of makes sense, sort of country market, you know. Prices are pretty good. I'm on normal, right? I put it on normal, yeah. Prices are pretty good. But yes, tons of sell points. But yeah, and then over in the corner is your manure and slurry buy point. Right, moving along. I'm already thinking I kind of want him to bring this out for FS22 because I'm not going to have time to play this enough on 19. So there's a road goes down there. Well, you've got wrong way. Mrs. Holland's Village Shop and the Rockton Farmhouse. Oh, crikey. And then Crossfields Dairies up there and the biogas plant. Okay. I'm going to skip driving now. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have time to show all this stuff. I think there's a load of sell points down here. And I'd like to get down here because it's where the village is and I want to see what it looks like. We don't need to see every single sell point. There are lots of them. But let's go this way because I think it's quite important to see the farms and the biogas plant. Right, here we are then. So coming up on the Rockton Farmhouse. I've just missed the term for the biogas plant. Okay. This is beautiful. Now, they look to me like, yeah, A couple of greenhouses in this yard. We'll do it on foot. So it looks like this is a slightly smaller yard. Still though, plenty of storage. Actually not that small. Oh, actually no, it really isn't. Wow. Hang on, so let me check then. Let me check. Chickens and cows at your Rockton Farmhouse. Okay, yeah, no, this is pretty big. There's your workshop trigger, which again, you can sell it, but there's no value in it, so there's no point in selling it particularly. And you can't put it back, I'm assuming, because it doesn't have a placeable. That's a pretty decent shed. That'd be a great grain shed, actually. Lots of standing area for your vehicles. Again, some more cover. Wowzers. Can't see the animal triggers because we haven't bought the land. Looks like your chickens are free roam. Free range chickens. There's your farmhouse, look. There's your feed point. That's not opening, but there's a couple of feeders out for the chickens around the yard. So chickens definitely are in the yard. Oh, and there's your cow shed and your milk tank. And therefore this rather large grass area at the back here, which doesn't have a field number, must thus be. Ooh, look. Don't know if that's one of your feed triggers or not. Yeah, so this is your grass area. Oh, by the way, prize for the smallest field, I think, must go to field 44. Field 9's a pretty close run thing, but this is a tiny little field. It's 13 grand. Nice. How much is field 9? 20, yeah. Field 44, your smallest field. 13 grand. Next. So just a little further along. By the way, yeah, you can sort of see it on the map. The road that carried on in front of the farmyard actually goes round, and there's no gates. You drive straight down to the cowshed, which is pretty useful to know. But yeah, so we're here, Mrs. Holland's village shop. Another one of your sell points, and isn't it? It's just. I so miss the UK. I so miss the UK. We still didn't manage to get there this summer, and because of bloody travel restrictions and children who don't like COVID tests. And we haven't been for nearly 2 years now, and I so miss it. This is brilliant. It's like holiday country. It's fantastic. I mean, I live in the country anyway, but this is like holiday stuff. Little farm shops here, there, and everywhere, and little farms all over the place. It's brilliant. Wow, there's a track. Crikey, goes all the way off, right down into the corner. Looks like that's actually how you access, this field, which isn't a field. Interesting. It's beyond the edge of the map, is it? It's part of the periphery. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Okay, 158 million to buy the edge of the map. It's a very precise figure. That's very strange. But if you want it, there's a few fields on it. But I mean, in a way, that's really good, because that means that they'll go through the crop cycle, but technically, they're part of the edge of the map. It's very good. They're actual fields. They're just not designated as such on the map. But if you wanted to spend 158 million to get a few fields, go for it. Okay. Right, we missed the biogas plant. We'll go back up here, turn right, we'll get the biogas plant. This is the way to work. So this is field 35, just on the left here. I love this wall that's, a bit, it's crumbled, fallen down, slightly rough track just there, clearly a bit of subsidence or soft ground or something. So yeah, field 36 for 35 is the only field you start with. It took me a while to find it. So it's just past the nice big house as you come away from Rockton Farm or whatever it's called. There's a track, goes off down the edge of the road. I thought it would be a road, but it's not, it's just a track. So, biogas plant. And here's where all our kit is. I'm assuming you have to open this, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, and it's actually animated. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay. So yeah, so there's loading wagon, windthrower, slurry spreader, and mower. Telehandler and bucket. There's your silage clamp, and there is your tractor. There's a digestate, which I suppose once you start making biogas, you can use for your manure spreader. And there's another track. I can't remember where that goes, if anywhere. Looks like it might go down the side of field 34. It might be this one that goes across here. So you might even be able to get... Oh, we didn't go to Crossfields Dairy. Okay, so actually we need to go back. Sorry, I missed it. Yeah, so you might be able to get all the way around. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and have a look. If I come across anything interesting, I'll let you know. So I said I'd tell you if I came across anything interesting. I'm slightly disappointed to see that that's just a gate, not actually a water crossing, because it looks like... Actually, no, it's a hedge, isn't it? Sorry, I thought that was a little sort of stretch of water you have to drive it over, but no, it's just a hedge. But there are actually there's some storage down here. Some barn space, which you buy as part of a package of 25, 26, 27. It's part of Crossfields Dairy. Okay, I was thinking that was a bit odd, but it's actually part of Crossfields Dairy Farm. Wow, now this is a big farm. 459,000 you need to buy this farm. A cattle grid, nice. They're called camel grids around here. So there's your cow pasture. Bunker silo, that's huge. Oh, nice. Quite a bit of storage. It's a little field here. And actually that's interesting, of course, because someone's just brought out a food mixer that you can put different crops in, which I need to try. So, nice little covered driveway. But yeah, plenty of grassland you get with this field, and with this farm rather, and that little field over there. If you want to lay your hat, there's your house. Very nice, very nice. Okie doke. Oops, wall, sorry. That's just scratched my pickup. Which door did you put your doormat at? Lols. Okay, I apologise now. This is going to be a long video. Well, we just hit a crossroads of life and I've decided to go the other way. Whoa. Look at... no, okay. So this is part of your periphery. I was going to say, look at the size of this cornfield. This is part of your 158 million job, which, by the way, don't buy, because as you come... I just out of curiosity, I turned left and went down this track. You can only get to about there, so you can't access these fields. So don't spend your money. It's interesting though that they're real, that he's kept them actually as crop fields, because I'm assuming that means that they'll actually turn over. It's a very good idea. There was something similar on what was that German map that I used to play on 17? That was a lovely map. Can't remember. But anyway, that had sort of fields, areas on the periphery, which actually you could access. This one you can't. And here is our sort of main village. I didn't see a village. I didn't see a village sign. If I did, I missed it. I apologise. But wow, big old village. I mean, this level of detail is just amazing. Oops, sorry, that was close. I'm not going to get around all of these sell points. There's British Grains. Nice. Because I may not be able to find them all, and it's probably quite embarrassing. But this is incredible. What have we got here? It looks like there's one here. Then is this the supermarket-y type place? Attingham Health Centre. So this must be Attingham then. Oh, Sunrise Bakery. That's one of the sell points. Not. Looks like you have to go around the back. Oh, Lower Cross Indoor Market. So maybe Attingham's the area. Maybe this is Lower Cross then, is it? I don't know. Guessing your sell point is probably that area there. Quite happy if it's not a, just your standard grid. Although of course tipping into concrete always seems a bit odd. But so there's the bakery sell point. You must have to get round it. You must have to get to it round the back. Jeez, put your teeth in. Right, hang on. Old expression. D&G Auto Repairs. I mean, this is just, that's so cool. Oh, there's some greenhouses here and a little bit of storage. So you could buy this tiny little field. That's not a field. Oh my God, it is a field. What? Okay, I'm corrected. That's the smallest field on the map. Oh, but it does come with a couple of greenhouses. That's hilarious. Could you even get, I suppose just about. That's just brilliant, isn't it? Okay. Well, as you can probably tell, I quite like this map. This makes me smile. It makes me smile in so many ways. It's funny, it's detailed, it's just pretty and realistic as a pretty area of the UK should be. It is immensely well done. I liked Six Ashes. This is just a step up. Just amazing. I don't even know, have we been to all the sell points? Where have we been? How the bleeding hell do you get to the sawmill? Oh, you have to go back up. Oh my God, okay. So Indoor Market, Sunrise Bakery, British Grain. So actually we go to county stores. We'll have time to go to Low Cross Dairy and the sawmill, I think. Here's county stores. Do like a roundabout. So there's your county stores. Let's go up here and see if we can access the sawmill this way. It looks like you have to go into the estate and out again, to be honest. There's the dairy, anyway, in there somewhere. Oh, hang on. Bit of woodland here. There's not a ton of areas of forestry on the map. But there is some, and I mean, you could always get a grass field and chuck a load of trees in it, couldn't you, really? I wouldn't want to clear this bit, it's too pretty. But this is your main forestry area. Whoa! Nice mix of deciduous and, oh no, they're all deciduous. Oh no, there are some harvestable trees as well, should you decide to do so. But actually that is, oh that's quite cool, isn't it? So that is actually a forestry. But it goes straight back into the estate. And you can imagine, all the locals just coming for their little walks through the woodland here. Brilliant. So here's your sawmill. Oh right, okay, next step, empty skips. Boom, boom, love that name, fantastic. Okay, Woodchip Deliveries, yeah, Woodchip's there, wood sell point there. Next to empty skips. Yow fill them, we empty them. Brilliant, love it. Ah dear, GBModding, hilarious, awesome. Okay, enough, and therefore, where the bloomin' X the dairy? Or is that in there as well? Oh, maybe that's in there as well and I've just missed it. Can I get round? Boom. Smallest field. Owned by Justine Coggins. Yep, there's the dairy. I could just about jump over the fence. With the Milk Max homogenizer. Lower Cross Dairy. Is that your sell point? God, don't. Yeah, it is as well. Look, deliveries. Nice little sign. Oh, that's awesome. Whatever you do, don't bring an A-frame trailer down here. And there you go, folks. That is Attingham Park. Oh my God. Right, I need some help from you guys. My original plan was to, when I saw it come out, my original plan was thinking this would be my next map after I'm, well, excuse me, after I'm done on Riverside. But I love the concept. I love the idea. You've got a job at a biogas plant. You've got a little bit of money in your pocket. You might buy some fields with that. Build yourself up. See how far you can get. I think it's a great concept. And what I might do therefore is play it anyway. I might play it, and then maybe at some point when I'm done on Riverside, because I have difficulty running a load of maps at once. I have just finished something which will free me up a little bit of recording time. But if you would like me to record some of my initial escapades on here while I start my job at the biogas plant, let me know, give me a comment, give me a like, whatever, give me a like anyway. I may or may not bring money in later on. I probably need to at some point just to speed things up, because it'd be a shame if we didn't own at least one of the farms and do all that kind of business, right? So, but yeah, let me know what you think. If on the other hand you'd rather wait until I finish Riverside and then I'll bring a shed load of money across and we'll just buy a load of fields and some kit and get on with it, let me know too. Or some combination of the above. Anyway, that has been Attingham Park. I hope you've enjoyed this. I love this map. I am so going to play it. Yeah. But yeah, as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscriptions are very much appreciated. And please feel free to share, spread the word. Give me a comment, let me know what you want me to do. We're coming back up to the bridge. Yeah, otherwise, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.